You've actually spoken to most of the things that he raised. Could you proceed
but
to
I also agree with him, and that's why I said earlier about my position about people going. Now, there are two sides to every coin. And so, one side I see that, you know what, let people go and get exposure. But that doesn't take away, like I also mentioned, the responsibility from us as a government to do right with the Nigerian youth and to do right with those who have chosen to stay or those who are compelled to stay. And also, we have a duty. And that's why, since I spent the first 4 parts of this year going to understudy, the first 4 months, you know, with my team of youth leaders up to local government youth leaders. For example, the youth leader of Ajiromi Fellow was on my delegation to Ghana. I had one of our young people from Borno State as well. And Nasarawa youth leader was with me to Morocco and all of that to see things, and then so that we can now also, because the national leader cannot be everywhere. I have youth leaders. I have under my structure about 200,000 youth leaders. I'm one. There's the deputy youth leader. There's 36 state youth leaders. There's 6 zonal youth leaders from the different zone. There's 36 state youth leaders. They have their deputy. They have 109 senatorial youth leaders.
You feel that these youth leaders are connecting to the grassroots?
So yes, of course, over time, the way youth leaders are being used or being, what is it called, have just been about election. And so what I'm trying to do is to create a new mindset among the youth leaders and show them that we can be focused more than election mobilization. We can become impactful. And that's why I've been doing this exchange program. For example, when we were in Morocco, we had a bilateral meeting with the mayor of Morocco. And what we're starting mayor of Rabat. And we're starting a program called the Progressive City Council Leaders program. And what we're doing is that we want to focus on APC council leaders, so chairmen and councillors. We want to take them on an exchange program. We want to organize trainings for them, to even locally and also with the Morocco government, to build their capacity for them to be effective. Because when they're effective in their communities, we will see the output in the lives, and our party will not need to be doing a lot to campaign for them or for our party, because they would have seen the impact. You want the president to be successful, the administration. It's not just on the president alone. We need people at the grassroots, and that's what he was saying in his local government. It's not the national leader that needs to come and be effective in that local government or in the state. It is the local government. They have a senatorial youth leader for that senatorial district. As a matter of fact, in Lagos, in my last trip, I think I had a senatorial leader from Lagos West on the trip with me. Right. And so they see these things, they're exposed. My goal is to build their capacity to be able to respond to these issues. We have a forum of senatorial leaders in Nigeria. I'm working with them, for example, to organize a forum and national training in Abuja that will build their capacity. Let's begin to release our young people to become
we have just a few minutes to go. Saratu, I think I'll be giving you a minute. Quickly, make a point. You're calling from Niger State. Saratu, are you there?
Yes, please. Good morning, Ibrahim. Good morning, Israel.
Good morning, Saratu. How are you?
Fine, thank you. I can really feel that Israel's energy, and I think he's really, really true to this cause. I hope this energy he has now will stay true into a lifetime. And I will hope that this kind of energy, this kind of intelligence we are seeing, will be extended to the north. I think these smart guys are always in Lagos and its environment. Please, we want you to be spread up to the north. So I feel you and we pray for you. We are rooting for you, Dayo. Have a blessed day.
Actually, give the young a chance. You know, smart guys are actually everywhere in Nigeria.
I was going to mention when we were in Morocco at the bilateral with some health organizations there, and we're looking at how we can have young medical doctors and health professionals from Nigeria do stuff with them, particularly from our party. And you know, my Nasarawa state leader, when he began to speak, he has background in public health. You know, my zonal youth leader for North East, Jason Mabakwage, has a doctorate degree, a PhD, and many of these young people have potential that are lying down there. Part of what I'm advocating for and what I'm trying to push for, even internally in our party, is for us to begin to open the doors to help young people to be able to see opportunities to fly and all of that. We don't have the resources yet to do it, but we have the passion, the commitment, and as things begin to improve within the party, we would be able to do more for our
How time flies. We actually have less than a minute to wrap up. So your final message to the Nigerian youth and Nigeria as a whole, very quickly.
I think my final message to Nigerian people, and particularly the Nigerian youth, is that you must hold your destiny. You must decide to stand up and do something with yourself. I lost my father when I was 11. A lot of people know my story. I was raised by a single mother in Ebutemeta in Lagos, but I made the life decision to give life a meaning. And so no matter what the society is, no matter what the price of fuel is or the price of dollar is, the decision to succeed starts from inside of you. You have the first responsibility to choose to be a difference, change your values, improve yourself, and make sure that you have that resilience, the tenacity, and the grit to become successful. Life is not a bed of roses, but you can make yourself successful with great tenacity and resilience. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, APC National Youth Leader, Dayo Israel. Thank you so much. You've been commended for your energy and also the ability to also marshal your points, giving Nigerians especially things they need to know about this administration. But then Nigerians can't really wait, to see the result, the dividends of their votes. Thank you very kindly once again, for your keenness of insight on the show today. Thank you so much. And thank you too for your company on this morning. Really appreciate those who are able to call and those who are not able to call. Tomorrow is another day. I'm Ibrahim Sheta. I'll see you again. Bye for now.
I don't know what your dream is. To live your dream requires unwavering passion. But if your passion burns true, you will defy the skeptics.